Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero and I'm back here in Blade Week. I just finished mining and now I'm back here at my base of operation. So Blade Week is currently my base of operation because I do a lot of mining, and this town is very close to Exeter Crag Mines. It's also close to Elysium Mines, and it's not that far away from Spectre Mines. Okay, so today, at least for this video, I'm going to do some crafting. I'm going to craft a fortified leather armor. And who's that? Someone is running away from me. Look at that. So I'm going to craft a fortified leather armor. So let's go and do that. First, I'll need to craft leather. Okay, so I'll need to craft leather, and to do that, I'm at the wrong station, unfortunately. So to craft leather, you'll need to use the tanning station. And I can only craft, normal leather. I can't craft hardened leather, nor I think the other one is supple leather because I don't have the ingredients. And it looks like I need to get some creosote. I don't know how to really. Since I don't have enough creosote, I'm going to buy it from the crafting merchant. So to craft leather, I'll need animal hide and not creosote but curing salt. Fortunately, I have curing salt, and I took it from my storage. So I kind of misread that. I thought it was creosote, but in fact it's curing salt. Those two things are very different. Okay, so I can craft leather using leather scraps. Let's see how what's the output or how many leather it will produce. Okay, so crafting leather using leather scrap and one animal hide resulted or outputted at least one leather. Okay. Now I'm going to craft leather without using leather scraps. I want to see what's the output. And the output is 2 leather. Okay, so not much really of a difference. So I guess I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to use leather scraps to craft leather. So let's do this. Let's craft leather. Again, my goal here is to craft a fortified leather armor set, and that includes, helmet, chest piece, gloves, leggings, and boots. Crafting in Shroud of the Avatar is very time consuming. You'll need to plan ahead, because if not, you'll be running back and forth like what I always do. Because I don't often plan ahead. Running back and forth between your house, the crafting stations, and the crafting merchant NPCs will use up a lot of your time. And as you can see, crafting, the actual process already is very time consuming, because you'll spend minutes, even hours, just looking at that progress bar as it moves from left to right and turns into green. So why am I crafting a fortified leather armor? It's because I'm getting bored with what my avatar is currently wearing, and that is a chainmail armor. So I want my avatar to wear something else, something different to look at while I'm spending hours mining. Also, I'm not sure if the amount of animal hides that I have in my inventory right now is enough for an entire set. Hopefully it's enough, because after crafting leather, I'll have to craft straps made of leather and yard of leather as well, and of course some metal bindings. I'm thinking of using meteoric bindings for my fortified leather armor set. At first I was thinking of wearing or switching to an epic leather armor set, but I already have a bunch of those crafted. They are in storage. Then I thought of crafting an augmented leather armor set. But while I was looking at Soto Wiki, of course, if you have any question regarding Shroud of the Avatar, and there is no one to ask the question, or no one to answer your question, I suggest that you go to sotowiki.com, because you'll answer it will answer a lot of questions about the game. That is where I go whenever I need some information. sotowiki.com. So I saw that what do you call this, fortified leather. It looks a little better than the augmented leather. Looks matter. The better your armor looks, I guess you can say the more inconvenient, or again, English is not my native language, unfortunately. Sometimes words, I just couldn't figure out the words. It's at the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't say it, unfortunately. Okay, so just a few more. Crafting is at 40 out of 44. 40 off 44. Again, I hope I have enough animal hides because well, I guess I can take some from my vendors. I am selling animal hides in my vendor in Burgos. I have a few hundred listed. So if what I have is not enough, then I'll just go and pick up some animal hides from my vendor. Okay, so I have a total of 90 leather. And then how many? Okay, so how many yards of leather do I need? I'm going to count. I need 8 yard of leather, and then I need another 8. That makes 16. And then I need 8 again. What? So how many is that? 8, 16 plus another 8. What's that? 32, right? And then 8 again. So 32. How many is that? Okay, so I guess I need 40 yards of leather. Okay, so I'm going to craft I'm going to craft 40 yards of leather. Again, I can only do batches of 20. That is a hard-coded limit. I don't know why the developers are limiting it to 20. It's kind of silly, especially the way crafting is. The way they developed crafting. It requires a lot of resources, but they kind of have a hard-coded limit of 20. And the game stopped responding for a second. My goodness. That's just my computer having a hard time running the game. Again, if you're thinking of playing the game, if this is your first time seeing this game and it captured your interest and you want to give it a try, just make sure you have a decent computer to run this game, because if not, you might not have a very good experience. I'm running the game on a low-end machine, but I'm kind of used to it. I've never really had a computer that can run games at at high performance with high graphic settings. All the computers that I've had previously are always at the low side or the low end side because of the cost. It costs a lot of money to buy a really good gaming computer. And look at that, we have somebody else crafting. Ooh, and if I'm not mistaken, she's wearing a combination of plate and chainmail. I think that's augmented chainmail and plate. Okay, so I finished the first batch. I'm going to do the second batch of yards of leather. You can see how time consuming this is. Takes a lot of time. Before you can actually start crafting the actual item, you'll have to also craft the materials, the ingredients needed. And in this case, after crafting yards of leather, I'll need to craft some leather straps. And then after that, I'll need to grab some metal bindings. Again, I'm thinking of using meteoric for my metal bindings. So what am I going to do with my current armor, which is the chainmail armor? Well, I'm just going to put it in storage until I get bored with the leather armor and then switch again. Okay, so looking at my inventory, I already have like 42 yards of leather. I guess I can stop now. Next, I'm going to count how many leather straps or straps I need. So I need 3. And then 3 again, I guess. No. How many is that? I think I'm reading the ingredients wrong. Okay, I think I overcrafted. Okay, so again, I think I'm reading the amount of ingredients wrong. Anyway, so it says here I need 1. Then I need 6, 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. And then 12 plus 5 is 17. Okay, so I'm going to craft 17 leather straps. Again, I apologize. I was looking at the ingredients and I was looking at the wrong side of the number. Or the wrong side of the amount. Okay, so crafting 1 just to see how much the output is. Okay, so the output is 2. Okay, so all I need to craft is 10, I guess. Because it will be 10 times 2. But since I've already crafted 1, I'm going to craft 9 more. Okay, so after this, I'm going to craft metal bindings for the fortified leather armor. Okay, so now I have like 23 leather straps. Next is crafting a meteoric binding. But first I need to check how many metal bindings I need for the fortified leather armor set. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So okay, I need 7 metal bindings. And again, I'm going to use meteoric iron to craft or to create my metal bindings. I only need 7, but I entered 8 just in case if there's a failure. Well, it seems that I only needed to enter 4. Anyway, so I stopped the process. Now I have 8 metal bindings. Next, I need a rawhide mallet. And I forgot to get one. I have one, I believe. I have one in my storage. So I'm going back to my house here in Bladewick to get one. So fortunately, my house is very close to the crafting station. So now I have a rawhide mallet, a couple of them. It's time to craft the fortified leather armor set. Yeah. Ah, look at that. It seems I need some wax. Okay, so let's buy some wax. And look at that. The crafting merchant is right in front of me. Okay, so now I have all the ingredients needed to craft a fortified leather armor set, not sets. My goodness. Woo. Woo. Excuse me for that. My tongue is all over the place. Okay, so fortified. I'm going to start with fortified leather boots. Next, fortified leather chest armor. I'm not going to craft the quarter armor. I'm going to craft the full chest armor. I just hope it looks really nice. Next is the fortified leather gloves. Next is the fortified leather helm. And the last one is the fortified leather leggings. And there you go, look at my avatar. Look at that. My avatar is now wearing a fortified leather armor set. This is a set. My only issue with the armor is that I think the pieces doesn't really match that well. Look at that. Do you guys think the pieces match? Look at the color of the gloves and the boots. It's very different from the chest piece and the leggings. Well, it looks different, but I guess it's okay. I think it's okay. So I have a little bit of damage resistance and some dodge modifier. It's because the damage resistance is from the metal bindings, and the combat dodge modifier is from the leather. Okay, so I just crafted a fortified leather armor set. I'm going to compare it with the epic leather armor set. Okay, so where are all my epic leather? Okay, so let's compare. Look at that. So 1.9 combat. That's for the leggings. How about the boots? Okay, boots is like the same. I think I have some leather armor in this storage, It's just taking a while for it to open. My goodness, the chest is already open, but the window hasn't appeared yet. Okay, so here I have the Ardori Shogun set. It's made of epic leather. Let's see. So I can do some comparison. Okay, 0.8, 0.8, the same. Ah, look at that. It seems that the fortified leather is a lot better than the epic leather. My goodness. Except maybe for no. Even with the helm, gloves and boots, the fortified leather is much better. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to try and wear these epic leather boots just to see how it will look with my character. It looks bad actually. Look at that. It looks bad. It doesn't match that well. How about the leggings? Okay, so I guess the leggings will work. It matches, but the boots, they don't match, unfortunately.